Friends, welcome to this comparison between the OnePlus 3 and the newly launched OnePlus 3T. Both the phones are similar in looks and design, but here are the differences between them. While the OnePlus 3 came with Snapdragon 820 chipset, the newly launched OnePlus 3T has the upgraded Snapdragon 821 processor. The new OnePlus 3T will give you slightly better performance because of its Snapdragon 821 faster quad-core CPU, which is clocked at 2.4 GHz and has a faster Adreno 530 GPU clocked at 650 MHz. The Snapdragon 821 provides 5% better battery efficiency over its previous processors, probably because it does not throttle. Yes, the 821 does not heat up as much as the 820 and the previous processors during long-running, heavy, high-end tasks like gaming. Compare that to the OnePlus 3 and it is not far behind. The OnePlus 3 has the Snapdragon 820 quad-core processor clocked at 2.2 GHz and the Adreno 530 GPU clocked at 624 MHz. So friends, as you can see that the OnePlus 3 is not far behind as far as the performance is concerned. Also, the performance testing applications like the Geekbench and the Antutu show us that there is only a slight difference between the two processors. Friends, if you are interested to know more in-depth comparison between the processors 820 and 821, I'll leave a link in the description where you can see the detailed video. Now, talking about the cameras, the rear camera of the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T remains the same. However, the rear camera on the OnePlus 3T now has a sapphire glass, which is basically more scratch resistant and more durable. So it is going to prevent your camera from damage comparatively better than the OnePlus 3's camera glass. The OnePlus 3T has an upgraded software. Also, the camera has an upgraded electronic image stabilization, which means out of the box, the OnePlus 3T should give you a slightly better picture quality compared to the OnePlus 3. However, friends, down the line, maybe the old OnePlus 3 gets software firmware updates which would help minimize these differences between the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T. The big difference which very few could have predicted is with the front cameras. The OnePlus 3T sports a 16 megapixel front-facing camera, selfie camera, compared to the 8 megapixel on the OnePlus 3. Friends, I believe having a 16 megapixel front-facing camera on the OnePlus 3T seems to be a very wise decision. I just saw that the WhatsApp application has got the new video calling feature. You also have IMO, Skype, Snapchat applications which have become popular, and these applications will benefit with the 16 megapixel front-facing shooter of the OnePlus 3T. I think that the OnePlus should have a new set of fan following. Now, talking about the battery on the new OnePlus 3T is 12% more than what we had on the OnePlus 3. Yes, the battery is 3400 mAh compared to the 3000 mAh we had on OnePlus 3. Friends, believe me, the only reason I did not buy the OnePlus 3 is because I felt that the 3000 mAh battery is not sufficient for my usage. So this is definitely a welcome move on the OnePlus 3T. However, still my friends, this is my personal opinion. With something as good as the dash charging which the OnePlus has, why not give it a bigger battery so that you can quickly charge and use it without any hindrance throughout the day. Friends, and the final difference are Daydream. Daydream is a virtual reality platform developed by Google. Google requires faster sensors, faster CPU, GPU and low latency displays in order to support the Daydream virtual reality platform. So let me tell you, the new OnePlus 3T is Daydream ready compared to the OnePlus 3, which is not. By the time the Daydream becomes popular, if it becomes popular, only then would the difference between the OnePlus 3 and the new OnePlus 3T would matter. And I don't see that happening before the OnePlus 3 release their new flagship next year 2017. While the OnePlus 3 comes with 64 GB of inbuilt memory, the new OnePlus 3T has 64 as well as 128 GB models. So friends, we see that the OnePlus 3 is not far behind as far as the GPU is concerned, the CPU is concerned, the better camera remains the same, and there is a marginal bump in the battery size. So who should buy the new OnePlus 3T? Friends, I'm not encouraging anybody to buy the new OnePlus 3T if you already have the old OnePlus 3. But if you can get the OnePlus 3T by paying 4,000 to 5,000 rupees more, you may want to try that. Else, I would suggest you to wait for other phones or the new OnePlus flagship coming next year. Friends, if you did like the comparison, please hit the thumbs up button and click on this bell, the bell icon, and subscribe to the channel for new videos. Kindly share this video with your friends and families if this may be of an interest for them. Friends, you can also request new such comparisons by commenting down below.